Hello everyone and welcome back to our Crusader King series, episode 7. It'll be slightly different this episode than the next one. I'm doing a voiceover. I attempted to record the videos to see if it was slightly more immersive without any commentary, but looking back over it I realise it's not. It's far better to play it with the commentary enabled, but just for this episode and the next one I'll be doing a voiceover of the action as it happened, so let's start the video. Right, you can see something quite bad's happened here. The King Flan of Mid, which is just below me, Kildara and Dublin, has just fabricated a claim on my realm, Brittany. And there's nothing I can do about it. Now he's obviously took advantage of the situation because I've just attacked Ulad. Right, you can see there he's got a strong claim, but it won't be inherited by his children. And you can see there's his allies, Tir Conall and Tir Eogan, which is the 5 provinces that are surrounding me in Brittany. So I'm a little bit worried that he's going to call them into war with me. Right, I'm just checking out the armed forces I've got. I'm relatively strong at the moment, but unfortunately my bishops only, well actually none of them now actually prefer me rather than the Pope, so I can't call upon them on their forces as their levy. Even my court chaplain, while his opinion of me is 99, his opinion of the Pope is 100, so I'm slightly out of luck there. Now if I did do improve religious relations, I could try and improve it to above the Pope's, but looking there I can see that of the 3 of them, with their relative ratings, if I remember rightly, yeah, I'm going to improve religious relations with my bishop to see if I can get some more levies. Now it's what to do with each of my councillors. Right, I've sent my spy master to Dublin to try and mix it up a little bit. Try and cause some turmoil. Now he's fabricated a claim on my realm. Excellent. We've improved the religious relations in Brittany. Well, actually, it's our own bishop has improved the relations with himself. So. Sorry, actually, yeah, no, actually it's not with himself because that was from Connor, so it's, we've now got at least one of our bishops is supplying us with some levies anyway. Right, I missed that. I've just seen he's just, right, he's just declared war on me, he's just used his claim. Right, now the thing to worry about is whether he's going to call in his allies. Now you can see there's his opinion, there's their opinions of him. So they like him 25 and 40, whereas the leader of Tir Eogan has an opinion of 27 of me. Now I attempt to bribe them here. I spend a considerable amount of money compared to what I've got. I send 20 gold there to improve his relations by 50, which makes him prefer me. Now you can see that guy there, his opinion of me is 17 currently. And with a gift of 20 gold I get that up to 69. So now both of his allies prefer me over him. Now, it used to be in the base game before Charlemagne that that was quite that worked quite a lot to stop them calling in their allies, but I don't know if it's changed in Charlemagne. Now you can see there I can call on 109 allies from my bishop in Kherny, and I've got 551 base troops myself. The ones in Ulad, once you've taken over a province, you'll have the a negative modifier to raising levies for a period of time until they adjust to the new leadership, till we get them all in line. So Ulad's not going to be a great deal of help to us at the moment. Now my problem is, I know that this guy's stronger than me, and I realise at this point that I've made a critical error, because if you look at my gold resources, I've got 147 gold. Now the very cheapest mercenaries I could call in are 150. Now I'm 3 gold away from hiring a mercenary band who could crush this guy for me. Looking at the intrigue options, I can't see any way of raising any more troops that can help me. So I'm really stifled here as what to do. Or stymied, should I say. But we won't go down without a fight. So I can currently call my troops from Kherny and Brittany. That gives me about 500 odd. Of course, straight away you can see there he's just called up 839. Now, best I can do is try and put my best leaders to lead the army. As you can see, I've got a wealth of military experience there. My highest councillors have got 7 military skill. I've called up my the one bishop who's prepared to support me, and I've combined all my troops together. That gives me 640 troops. Now we're outnumbered, well, about by 30% there. If only we had a bit of time with Ulad, we could have called their troops up in time, which probably would have swung it for us. And since I bribed his allies, which I don't know if that would pay off or not, we can't call up any mercenaries. So this could be costly. And of course it's on Iron Man mode, there's no cheating here. Can't go back, it's do or die. Of course the best time, oh here we go, he's coming over into Brittany now. 800 by 640. Unfortunately I haven't turned the speed down, so this will be a very quick battle. As you can see, rout. Right, I've got 300 troops that have retreated into Kherny. He's got 700 now, sieging Brittany. And the war score is minus 33%. That's 33% in his favour. There's a lot of action going on around the place. Troop movements. Now I'm in a bind here. I don't know what to do. As you can see, he's already halfway through the siege. I've got no chance of raising enough troops in time to match his army there. I haven't got any allies I can call on. And I'm now cursing the fact I'm 2 gold away from hiring mercenaries to turn this battle around. Even raising tribal army there, you need 500 prestige, which I just don't have. Right, I think I've come to a realisation now. We're gonna have to surrender. He won't accept a white peace. Look, I've already won. Give up now and I'll spare your life. There's no chance he's going to accept that. Yeah, look, that's Ulad. You can see there was a large negative modifiers for me to get troops from that province. I can't do anything with my marshals. They're already been allocated a job, so they can't do anything for a period of time as well. I'm really out of options here. Yeah, you can see there, like he's got 109 archers, 13 heavy infantry, 500 light infantry. It's a bitter pill, this. No retinues to call upon. There's always going to be initial setbacks, especially, I mean, I expected them, especially with this tribal system. There we go. Siege is over. Oh, and then he's to finish it off. He's then coming over into Connor to wipe me out. Now I've retreated my troops back into Brittany there. He's now sieging Connor. The war score's -61. Now he's coming over to break my counter siege. I'm trying to retreat into Ulad to try and keep some semblance of troops left alive. I'm just hoping beyond hope that I can get some extra troops from a tribal army, or raise some tribal troops with my councillors, or even possibly with my chaplain, court chaplain. But right, we've offered peace. That's a bitter pill, that is. And now he insults me. Oh, look at that. Now looking at the inheritance situation, you can see there the lands are still going to be split up as it's still gavel-kinned. And there's a warning there that I'll lose Ulad. Upon succession, when I die, my son will take over. And if I'm correct, I think he can even declare independence. So he might be an ally through blood, but I won't rule the lands. But once we get it to feudal, we'll sort that out. We'll bring them all back into the fold. I'm now offering to ransom some prisoners back to him. I got 10 gold for that. Oh, what did he? Right, now we're trying to raise our troops now and increase our levies again. It gives us a larger reinforcement of levies while our marshal's training, and it also increases the speed at which you get them. Of course, we're having to readjust now and take our councillors out of Brittany. Even with 100 reputation now, my court chaplain, I still can't gain his levies, as he still likes the Pope 100%, so I'm sending him to Ulad to try and increase the reputation, his opinion of me in Ulad, so I still can get his troops. And my Chancellor's currently in Osraig fabricating claims. Now his top levy now is 1,400 troops. Versus my 500, so we are not in a strong position here. That's not including the fact he's got the 3 allies in Argyle, Tiriogan and Tyrconnell. That's a prisoner from Gwent. We've decided to be merciful might need the Welsh later. Right, it's time to bring the troops back into the fold into Connacht. There's no point having them in our gala. We lose a few troops there, but not a major amount. Now we've still got a de jure claim on Brittany, as we are the ruler, so we've still got a strong claim on it, and we've also, due to the fact that we rule Connacht as well, there's the duchy to take into consideration between Connacht and Brittany, which gives us some rights as well. Now looking at the other realms in the area, you've got Osraig down there, which is possibly somewhere we might have to expand to. As we sure as hell can't take any of those guys to the right of us now. And that's all I need. I've now got some kind of illness. Right, we can see there the illness trait. Martial fertility and health is all down. It could be serious, or it could be just a simple cold. We won't know. Right, I'm now increasing my tribal organisation to the maximum. This will allow us to adopt feudalism if we can increase our hill forts up to, I think it's stone. And the Lords of the Realm have accepted that, which they should. Now you can see there the conditions for adopting feudalism. You've got to have absolute tribal organisation, have a stone hill fort. I think you have to have a stone hill fort in each of the provinces actually, but I think the ones that don't, I'm not quite sure how that'll work with the non-stone hill forts in some of the provinces, but we'll find out. Right, you can see there the centralisation is currently on minimum. That'll be the stats if I increase it to low. Demesne size increases. Right, that's a new thing in Charlemagne as well. You can actually found your own kingdom if you don't like the predetermined ones that are existing. There you see, any fully upgraded hill fort is converted into a castle when we adopt feudalism. That's our goal at the moment. That, and also of great importance, is to change that inheritance system. Currently it's going to be split between all our sons. And with no assassination now in the game in Charlemagne, that's a bit of a problem. It's 146 gold there to upgrade the Earth Hill Fort. My wife Akaterine was captivated by the grace and strength of the hunting birds and begged me for a bird. Now, will a buzzard do? That'll cost me 5 gold. A falcon, that'll cost me 10, but she'll like me even more. Or we won't bother getting her one and she will dislike me. Well, I think we'll go for the buzzard, minimise our expenses. So we've still got 131 gold left. 150 is minimum for mercenaries. Right, the illness has passed, which is great. And also you can see on the left there my troops are about 25% at the moment, 25% strength. And I have no potential levies from my vassals either. So we're not in the greatest of situations right now. Alright, we need to appoint a guardian. I'm not going to get all technical about it. It'll do. I don't want to get attached to those sons. If I have my way, they won't be around for too long. I'm still pondering this feudalism situation. Yeah, it's still the only choice open to us is elective Gavelkind. Some sort of action going on there in the north of England. But right now this is our entire world right in front of us. Oh, we're looking for the claimants on Osraig. We're trying to think of a way of expanding our kingdom here. It's always good to have claimants in the court. And you can see there's two who are prepared to join us. Fergal, 34, and Phelan, Steward of Osraig, 49. Now we could always push for their claim on Osraig, which although wouldn't put it into our domain directly, it would make them an ally of ours. Which would help, of course, like with the situation we have with the three allies of Kildara, Dublin, Argyll, Tiriogan and Tyrconnell. It's quite a good thing to have allies. Right, he's decided to join the court, obviously because he thinks we can push his claim. We've still got a de jure claim available on Brittany. Now you can see there, we can press the claim there. Our levies are slowly raising. We're about 33% of full strength. Eat less food or drink less wine. I think we'll stick with the food. I don't want my king to die. I don't want the realm to be split up any further. Trying to hang that out as long as I can. Right, we're now going to try and sort out the levy speed in Ulad. Stuck our marshal over there. And looking at our technology, there's not a lot we can do at the moment. Right, we've had a few changes. A few of the new arrivals have arrived at the court. A bit of a waiting game at the moment. We're trying to fabricate claims in Osraig, we're trying to raise troops in Ulad, and we're on a bit of a back burner with having Brittany been taken away from us. So really I think the only thing I can do at the moment is try to expand to the south and increase the size of my domain and before I start fighting back. Now I still haven't got enough for any mercenaries. One of my bishops has an opinion of 100 of me, but unfortunately he has the same opinion of the Pope, so that will override it. Getting to about 50% strength now. Right, that's great. Plus 50% reinforcement rate for a year. Oh, some more successes. We've managed to persuade the Bishop in Ulad that we're a good man and he should support us more. Maybe you should have thought about doing that when we came under attack. Easy to say with hindsight. We'll never know whether it would have paid off to not bribe his allies. Right, what's happening here? Right, that was a little bit of fluff there to improve our stewardship, which now means we completed the ambition and we can choose a new one. Now, more than likely, I'm going to go with learning because the current stat is 7, and you only need to get to 8 to increase it, the ambition. So, yep, we've gone with learning. Now, you don't have to actually go the feudal route. You can actually found a merchant republic there, which I think you have to raise markets up in your realms instead of the hill forts. But we're definitely going the feudal route. Three years she's been sitting in that prison. Right, we've increased the speed now. Let's see if we can get something to break the stalemate. Troops are raising, slowly, but they're raising. Right, okay. This will be to improve my learning ability. Yep. Now I don't know what I'm going to pick here, as that's all the stats ones completed. Amass 500 gold, increase my martial skill to 8. Well, actually, probably that one. Yeah, there we go. Again, that's an easy one to do. Now let's look at the state of his army. Right, a maximum of 1,058, and he's currently got 888. Now what have we got? A maximum of 614 and currently 490. So even at full strength, we're not going to match him. Possibly calling in the tribal army could equal that out, but that's not taking into account his allies, which are always a pain.